Yo, right, thanks to my friends at Innov, they've sent me this K7 Dashcam camera system to fit, and I'm going to put it on the blade. But guess what? I haven't just got one, I've got another one. So this one's going to go on the blade and I'm going to test it, I'm going to review it, and this one will be for my subscribers to win. So if you're not subscribing, get subscribing. Look. So if you don't subscribe to me, why not? On this app, subscribe. You could win this. I'll get it in the post to you. Job's a good one. Right, let's get it fitted then, shall we? Right, let's get this open. All nice and sealed there. You'll be able to tell when the winner gets their one. It'll be all nice and sealed. You open it up and you can have a look. Very smart. Looks well cool, all the stuff that's in it. We'll start unpacking it. Slowly, catchy monkey. That looks like one camera, and that's the second one. That's sort of control unit. I think that's a GPS, and that's your remote. Let's get this out and have a look. Yeah, it's all coming apart together, which is what we want. Take this away. Little bits of nice fluffy fluff. Yep, so one camera, two camera. Is it labelled up? Does it matter which way you have them round? No, it doesn't seem so. That looks like a control unit. Now my plan is to put this, obviously the 954 was the last blade to have a nice little boot. See if I can find some Velcro for that to stick it down. That's the sort of remote, so I'm going to mount that on the handlebar somewhere, and that'll be a GPS unit. I'm in two minds to whether to use that or not. I know it's going to give me some nice data. Maybe I'll use it for the track bike. I'm not massively into knowing the GPS of what I'm doing on the road. More than enough people try and grass me up as enough as it is. So this is one mount by the look of it. It's all fused, which is good. And it looks as though simple, red to live, black to earth. Yeah, and that, what I assume, is to go into the ignition. And what do we have here? It says mount, but so did that box. So, okay. So we got a microphone. If you want to hook up a microphone to it, we can. Obviously I use one in my lid anyway. And we got some nice 3M pouches, which that would go well. That instead of the old Velcro, I can use that. And that looks like it's the mounts for the cameras, where you want to put them on the bike. Same again, another pack of mounts. Right, let's get installing then, yo. So the idea is going to be to put it in the boot of the 954 here. This fell off. Last ride of the year, this flew off somewhere. I thought, oh, I'd lost it forever. It wasn't until I took the seat off. I found it all stacked, hiding under there. So that's another little project. Let's get that boot open. As you can see, plenty of room in there. Just going to use a bit of that brake cleaner in there, clean that all up, ready for the surface to be all nice and sticky. It's really good because it's all the clips and all the fittings, all colour coded for you. Do the trick. There we are, all stuck there. So now I can just sort of start feeding me cables into it. So with that in place, find the blue fitting on the module. I'm going to push that through underneath by the seat, come through to the module here, fit it in because it goes in a little certain hook shape, tighten them together, and now what we've got is the ignition, the earth and the live with a nice fuse to it. I like that. It's good that you've got a nice bit of excess wire there, so it really is sort of like a universal, can fit anywhere, sort of fit in. So let's grab a screwdriver. I'm just going to undo the earth a little because it should just go around these battery bolts. And we all know these bloody battery bolts are a pain in the bottom. So I'm just going to put that on there. Same with the live. We can do all the tidying afterwards once we know how much room we've got with everything. Right, so what I'm thinking for the rear camera is I'm going to use this dodgy bracket I've got here for my 360 stick that comes out here. I think I'm going to probably try and mount this camera like that through there, so it's looking back, gives a bit of the angle of the wheel. So what you do with this is you get your little 3M guy, tuck him in there, latex gloves are great, and that helps with the vibration as well, apparently. Like that with it. On second thoughts, Innov actually give you a nice little bracket here. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do, you can see that there, just from where my i360 mount is. So Innov's little spacer through there, and as you can see you've got thread on the top. So to come through here with a nice bit of a gap. Now I'm going to pull the tank up, which is a bit of a pain in the bum, but I want to put the wires through. So my fault process is going to be very similar on the front fault there, just by the horn. You can see it. Scrappy dappy. I'm going to put that bracket there and drop the camera down, and it should just clear under the fairing. So same again with the little sort of U clip, just that little 3M thing. And what you need to try and do is not get it stuck all over you. Like gloves. Right, so it's on there, and then just feed the camera onto it. So that's going to sit that way, so that's going to sit up there. A little bit of copper slip on the end of the bolt. Yep, so hopefully that'll be good. So the plan is going to be, I've got the remote control to go, so that's going to come up here somewhere on the handlebars and also run under the tank here. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do here is, with the bracket, obviously it's not tightened up yet, I'm going to go onto this top clamp from the top yoke onto the bracket there, so it'll sit nice and neatly just above the front suspension adjustments. So all I'm doing now really is just doing a sort of test fit. No cable ties or anything just yet. I want to make sure it gets it, because obviously I've put the module right at the very back of the bike, so it's the for the longest part. I want to make sure the actual wiring's going to make it first. And you know, I made a mistake. I just went round this bodywork here rather than past it, which obviously would look a lot neater. So that's both cameras now on. Now just neaten up how we're looking in terms of the, yeah, it looks like we're going to have plenty of cable to go through for the remote through to the back as well. So again, just a bit of a test fit. So I've done things a little bit differently. I've wired it into the rear light, so I know full well once that the ignition comes on, rear light comes on, it then powers up this. Battery's a little bit low at the moment because I haven't ridden it for quite a while, but it's all sitting there waiting. I just need to download the app, get out and ride and see what it's like. Wow, what a horrible day to be out testing the quality of a camera, but I've literally got it set up through the app on my phone on my quad lock so I can see what the camera's seeing, both of them, front and back. The display is showing both cameras. Looks like I might need to change the angle a little bit, just to give it a bit more of a straight, kind of a more straight picture. But other than that, look at the quality of the picture's very, very good, front and back. At the end of the week, all the subscribers I've got, I'll put their names in a hat, draw the names, and then contact you and get it sent out to you. And you two can have this all set up for summer, not days like today when it's horrible and miserable. You can have those cameras running. I've got a full installation video coming up. It's going to be absolutely epic. And it helps me out no end because I've got two cameras. All I need to do, switch the bike on, hit the remote to record. I can watch it through the app live as it goes, although I'm obviously keeping my eyes on the road at all times. Getting all that footage just literally as soon as I hit the button, front and rear. So come on, subscribe, get your name in the hat. You could be fitting this in just a couple of weeks, all ready for summer. Nice simple fitments. And you too have some nice easy camera footage for you to keep, for you to show to your mates, or to make sure if anything was to go wrong you've got some footage. And this Innovv K7, you can hit the button and it'll capture and protect footage should you have an accident so it doesn't get deleted. Thank you Innov. The K7 is a great bit of kit. Make sure you subscribe and you could be fitting it to your bike too.